Drink soy milk, oat milk, rice milk, almond milk. Don't steal milk from a cow. Be vegan, start right now. Follow that vegan teacher, she will show you how.
Hello students! Welcome back to class. For those of you who are new here, my name is Miss KADIE. I am That Vegan Teacher, situated here in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, and I am on social media for one reason only: to try to encourage you to learn the truth about what animals go through.
Plants have protein, they really do. Being vegan is healthy, you know it's true. Plants have protein, they really do. So why the fuck aren't you vegan yet? No more excuses for you.
And so the ways that I do that is I try to encourage you to watch different documentaries like this one. This one is only about 7 minutes long, and it will teach you the truth about what happens so that you can make informed decisions going forward. Don'twatch.org. Memorize it. Remember, it's not .com, it's don'twatch.org. That's just one of them. But today we are here evaluating a new student in class, and his name is Internet AJ. So we're going to listen to his presentation, and we're going to be evaluating it. What we are looking for today, especially, is that he's going to talk about these industries, and he can pick one or two or a few. We're going to listen to him talk about how the meat industry is really bad, the dairy industry, how they murder baby boy cows when they're just very little, and the egg industry, how they do the same with the baby boy chicks. They put them on a giant assembly line and they murder them because they'll never be able to lay eggs, and so on. All these different things. Hopefully he's going to talk about speciesism, he's going to talk about how vegan phobia is bad, and he's going to be able to praise some animal defenders who are his favorite vegan animal rights activists. So we're looking for that. We're also looking for him to talk about healthy vegan foods. He can pick anyone on this list, or, there's many different lists. These are just a few that he can choose from: lentils, chickpeas, brown rice, oats, peanut butter, kale, spinach. You get the idea, right? So we're looking for that, and we don't want, of course, any dead animals shown on screen and so on. So let's have a look at what he has done here. Let's just start from the beginning. Oh, well, it starts off already great because you can see there's a picture of me there, and that was my very first TikTok in the whole world. And I went on TikTok because another teacher told me that I should go on there to teach about veganism. So I had no idea what it was, and she said, well, you just hold your phone and you just do something crazy and just to get people's attention. And so I thought, okay, I'll put in all the hashtags of different students of mine, like things they're interested in, like Minecraft, Fortnite, and all this stuff. And at the time I was teaching full time, and so a bunch of my students came over and they started commenting, and that video got a lot of views. And I was just sort of saying, eat your vegetables, and I kind of crazy way, make myself look crazy to get attention. And so that worked. You see, the thing about veganism and animal rights activism is the main thing we're trying to do is disrupt society. The goal is not necessarily to make people vegan, but to get the conversation on the table, to get people to think about it and discuss it. So that's what I love about Internet J, is here he is realizing how great my activism is because he's responding to it. So let's have a listen and see what kind of a presentation he's done. Eat your vegetables! Okay, that is so great. I'm going to give him a check mark right away. Internet J, good job. You get a check mark for showing that video, which is exactly what I was doing, trying to get kids to eat their vegetables, right? I mean, the main goal, of course, is to link veganism with animals because that's what it's about, essentially. But, we'll start with getting them to eat their vegetables. Humans are a disease on this planet. We need to grow hearts.
Hello,
yes. Absolutely. Oh, did you see that? Oh, there he is. We'll watch him in a second. So that was great footage. Thank you for putting that in there. Humans are a disease on this planet. We need to grow hearts. Yeah, because humans are the ones who pay for the rape, torture, confinement, sadness, and murder of innocent animals. Kidnapping, too. Humans are a disease on this planet. Yes, absolutely. So thank you for putting that in there. We need to grow hearts. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, and hopefully he has a heart. Let's listen to what he has to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, Darman here, the inventor of the Taj Mahal. Today I'm going to...
Wait, what? The inventor of the Taj Mahal? I don't think so. X! That has nothing to do with veganism. Come on.
To be talking about That Vegan Teacher. She is a content creator who gained notoriety.
Oh, that's me in a video that I did called My Vegan Promise. I wrote a song about my vegan promise, and I'm standing there. I'm feeling a little bit awkward with the camera on me, but I'm doing the actions to the song called My Vegan Promise. If you want to see that, you can go into the into the archives of all of my videos here, there are so many where I'm singing, some of them I'm dancing, some of them I'm crying because I'm looking at animal cruelty and that's really sad, and others I'm yelling and whatever. And I'm also evaluating tons and tons of different videos. There's, I don't know, 1,200, more than 1,200 videos. Go back, be curious, have a look. Because you know, there's a lot of rumors going around about me. So how you can find out the truth is just watch.
Variety for promoting veganism in the world.
Oh, this is good too. Yes, this is Alex. Do you guys know who Alex is? Alex O'Connor? This is very good that you're putting this in the video. I'm going to give you another check mark for this. Good job. Okay, so what we're showing here is Alex O'Connor. His name is Cosmic Skeptic. You can follow him actually. If you see there, that was a video I did about him. It's a bit hard to see, but his name is Cosmic Skeptic. And he's somebody who studied religion and then ended up being an atheist. And then somebody pointed out to him that if you want to be morally consistent in your beliefs and your actions, you should be vegan. So he went ahead and learned by watching all the documentaries. Another one, by the way, is this one here, watchdominion.com. That you have to type in the word watch as well. So you type the whole thing, watchdominion.com. And this is more a full-length documentary. It talks about the way the animals are treated all around the world. And so Alex went and educated himself, and then he became vegan afterwards. So he's an excellent role model for veganism. You can follow his channel too.
Worst ways possible. She was
Oh, what? What did you just say?
Darman here, the inventor of the Taj Mahal. Today I'm going to be talking about That Vegan Teacher. She is a content creator who gained notoriety for promoting veganism in the worst ways possible.
Ooh, the worst ways possible. I think I'm gonna have to give you an X for that, because I don't think it's any wrong way to talk about how the animals are being slaughtered. Now, people, of course, often get offended because I tell them that they should be vegan and they don't want to hear that message. Because they just want to keep being people who abuse animals and not thinking about it, just pretending it's not happening. La, 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 it's not really happening. La, 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 it's not really happening. I'm not the cause of so much abuse. That's what they do. You know, so they get mad at me, the messenger. So I had to give you an X for that, okay?
She was criticized for endorsing rape.
Oh, criticized for endorsing racism? I'm actually against racism, but let's look at what's on the slide here. Okay, here I am. That was something I did on TikTok. I was answering different questions there. So what does it say on the screen? It says, the best things in life are cruelty-free. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a bad way to do veganism, to talk about life and the animals. The best things in life are cruelty-free. Don't hurt animals, right? But you think this is bad? I have to give you an X for that. Sorry. All right, what else have we got? It says here on the screen, 100% vegan, so I'm showing that you can eat vegan cheese. This says peace begins on your plate. Peace starts on your plate. Absolutely. You can't have a peaceful world if you're out there murdering innocent animals who never did a single thing wrong to you, just for your taste pleasure. And I'm showing here something called tofurkey. So I think this is great. Thanks a lot for showing all this stuff.
Racism, making sexual jokes.
Oh my goodness, let's go back and listen to that again.
Today I'm going to be talking about That Vegan Teacher. She is a content creator who gained notoriety for promoting veganism in the worst ways possible.
Okay, so we already established that doesn't make any sense. It's just people feel guilty. They don't want to change.
She was criticized for endorsing racism.
Endorsing racism? Hello? Vegan phobia, like racism and homophobia, they're both cruel. All of them are cruel. Okay, ageism is cruel. Ableism is cruel. I'm not sure why you would say I would endorse racism. That makes no sense. I'm the actual opposite of it. In fact, I have a little doll here, and I did a whole video about her. You can go ahead in the archives and watch that too. I believe that we should never judge someone based on the color of their skin. That's why, in fact, I'm vegan, because I don't think that we should judge someone based on whether they have feathers or fur or fins. I mean, it's all related. You know, speciesism is actually the first form of racism. I do not actually understand racism at all. How can you just look at somebody and just be mean to them just based on their outward appearance? I mean, surely you must understand that. Right, AJ? Are you racist? I hope not. I hope you're not racist towards animals, but it's beginning to sound like you actually eat them, which would be very disappointing.
Being vegan doesn't mean that you just do your best not to eat, wear, or use animals. Being vegan also means you bravely speak out to defend them.
Oh, yes. Yes, do you see who's that over there? Tommy Innit. Tommy Innit is somebody who on TikTok has millions of followers and on YouTube as well, and he plays these video games. And since my goal is to disrupt society and get them to think about veganism, people told me that he didn't like vegans or something like that, and that I should go and talk to him. So I went over there and I just tried to make some videos with him and sort of interact with him, joke around a bit. And at one point I said to him that he should eat more fruits and vegetables. But apparently, we're not really sure why, but you're not supposed to tell college-age students to eat their fruits and vegetables unless they're over 18. And, you know, I just assumed he was 18 because over here at university, college, you're about that age. But anyway, I offered him to think about eating more fruits and vegetables, and people didn't like that, which is kind of strange. But anyway, and some people said that that was sexualizing a minor. That's a weird thing to say, I thought. But anyway, that was a while ago, and it turned out that he didn't actually even know that I existed. So they kicked me off the app though over there on TikTok because thousands and thousands of teenage boys didn't like hearing the message that they have to eat their vegetables. And then, of course, the people in college as well, they just thought, oh, we have to defend our buddy. So they went and reported all of my videos for nudity, even though there's nobody nude in there. I mean, you could maybe say that my dog Bella was nude, but there was no nudity. And so it was just some strange things that happened. But anyway, yeah, this is Tommy. So let's hear what else AJ has to say.
Making sexual jokes targeted at young Minecrafters and putting down the LGBTQ community.
Wait, what? Putting down the LGBTQ community. Oh, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking about all the rumors that are going around that are saying that I am against them, when in fact I am the exact opposite. In fact, I am bisexual. I am part of that community, and I've known that I've been bi since I was like 5 years old or whatever, when I first had a crush on this girl named Natalie, and then in grade 4 I had a crush on a boy named Pierre, and so on. Anyway, you know, to me, who cares? You know, who cares what your sexuality is? But anyway, what I said to that community, and which is what I say to every community, whether they're a minority community or a majority community, is that they should be vegan. And what they said is, oh no, you are picking on us. But was I? Look, if I say to a bunch of white people, you should all be vegan, does that make me racist? Because I'm not including other races? Or am I just saying white people should be vegan? And if I say black people should be vegan, if I say the LGBTQ community should be vegan, and if I say grandparents should be vegan, or if I say all doctors should be vegan, is there something wrong with that? Look at my whole message. Okay, AJ, I don't think you did enough research here, so I'm gonna have to give you an X for that. Okay, you shouldn't be spreading rumors that aren't true. I personally think that the gay people in Canada or anywhere in the world, the whole LGBTQ community should be allowed to marry. And in fact, I have defended that and fought for that probably before you were born. Well, maybe not. I don't know how old you are. But we finally got the right here to marry, which is great. And because why not? Right? It doesn't matter who you love, as long as you're a good person. Should be able to adopt children. Should be able to marry. Like, how is it anybody else's business? So I definitely think that you have the message twisted a little bit there. So you might want to do a little bit of better research in the future. Let's keep listening.
As a result of her action, she was IP banned from TikTok for violating community guidelines.
I don't even think I ever violated any community guidelines. What I did is respond to people who were mass murderers, people like Gordon Ramsay, who pays for the rape, torture, confinement, sadness, kidnapping, and murder of millions of innocent animals, because he promotes that kind of violence all the time to the people that he cooks for. And that's morally wrong, in my opinion. Somebody like Gordon Ramsay, for example, should be vegan. Why not? He has the skills to cook, apparently. Why not just cook vegan foods?
La 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 la. Oh my god, it's vegan lasagna. La 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 la. Oh my god, it's vegan lasagna.
Especially since the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics has clearly stated that you can be vegan at any stage of development. I think I have I do have a card, see? You can be vegan at any stage of a development, whether you're in infancy, childhood, whether you're a teenager, pregnant, lactating, older adults, athletes. You know, there's athletes in the Olympics right now who are vegan, okay? So if I'm promoting this, I don't see how there's anything wrong with that. But anyway, Most people, we know the real reason is they feel guilty for eating animals. They have no self-control. Sometimes they're just not fully conscious beings and they really just don't care about others. But if you just try a little hard, like just try a little bit, it's easy to be vegan. You just only put veggies, fruits, nuts, and seeds in your shopping cart because peace begins on your plate. So open up your heart to the animals. Okay, AJ?
Go to howdoigovegan.com, sing it with me. Howdoigovegan.com, sing it again. Howdoigovegan.com, sing it with me. Howdoigovegan.com.
Now, here you're showing me walking in the snow where I was talking and answering somebody. Let's see what it says there. It says, I love you. I'm trying to be vegan with you. And I feel that those rude people that were rude to you didn't even understand that you're here to help. Ah, yeah, that's right. I remember that day. That was very sweet. Thank you for that. Let's keep listening. Oh, also, by the way, here on the screen, you can see that I have, it says friends, not food. Friends, not food, friends, not food. I'm talking about chickens. We don't need to eat them. Pigs, we don't need to eat them. Cows, we don't need to eat them. So the fact that you're saying that this activism is not good, I'm going to have to give you an X for that because this is excellent activism. And as you can see by the message there, it is actually effective. People are becoming vegan because of me.
Think beyond meat, buy veggie burgers instead. Think of the animals. Think beyond meat, it's time to be vegan. Get it through your head.
Keep listening.
Active on YouTube and has about 167,000 subscribers. This is the continuous downfall of That Vegan Teacher. Before I get into the video, I just...
Ooh, continuous downfall. I don't see how it's a downfall. You are literally here, somebody who has 303,000 followers talking about veganism. So that means I am doing great. I am doing exactly what I want to do, which is get the conversation going, right? So let's see what else you're talking about here.
I want to thank today's sponsor, Magic.
Oh boy, his sponsor. Who do you think's sponsoring him? Who do you think is sponsoring him? What do you guys think? Do you think it's going to be the carrot company? How about the strawberry company? Did you ever notice that you don't see commercials on TV advertising carrots, cucumbers, potatoes, things like that? Isn't that odd? That the only times you see commercials on TV, it's for things like McDonald's, Burger King, Kentucky Fried Chicken, and it's really unfortunate because you see what happens is our governments prop up the meat, dairy, and egg industries, which is absolute insanity. The governments actually encourage people to eat unhealthfully. I know, it's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. So do you think that somebody like this guy is trying to promote something that's ethical or not? Let's see.
Spoon. As most of you know,
Wait, what did he say?
on YouTube and has about 167,000 subscribers. This is the continuous downfall of That Vegan Teacher.
Well, it's not the downfall. We already established that.
Before I get into the video, I just want to thank today's sponsor, Magic Spoon.
Magic Spoon. Oh, I know that company. Uh-oh, not vegan. X. Oh, AJ. Well, you have 2 check marks, AJ, so far. You have a bunch of X's. Okay, we don't talk about non-vegan things here. That's not okay. I think we're going to have to, you know what, that type of cereal actually contains cow's milk. And cow's milk is for baby cows. Look, I have even a cup. Cow's milk? It's for baby cows. Okay, you shouldn't, hey, the leaf actually is green, but I guess because of the green screen it looks white. But if you want to get these mugs, by the way, you can just go in the link below. I have 4 different mugs like this. They're all really cute, and you can buy them and give them to a vegan friend or to remind somebody not to hurt animals. Okay, if you're not a baby cow, why are you going underneath them and sucking from them? That's just weird. Okay, we don't steal milk. Vegans don't steal. It's wrong to steal. And also in the industry, as I said before, you know, each time that you're eating a bowl of cereal that has cow's milk products in it, you're paying somebody to take a baby cow, a boy, away from his mother and slit his neck and turn him into a veal sandwich or a pair of shoes. And the reason that the industry does that is because they are considered useless because they'll never be able to give milk. So what you're doing here is really just morally wrong. Now, if I know you probably like to think of yourself as a good person, right, AJ? But unfortunately, you're suffering from cognitive dissonance. Your head and your heart are completely out of line. You cannot call yourself a good person if you pay somebody to take a knife and stab a baby cow after kidnapping him from his mother. And it gets worse. Because in the industry, they also sexually touch the males inappropriately, steal their sperm, and insert that into the females. That's assault. This is all the cycle of violence that you take part in when you advertise this product. AJ, it's not okay. I think you need to hear a song right now. Are you ready? Listen carefully, AJ. AJ, it's not okay. To be racist towards animals, to pay for their sexual assault, torture, kidnapping, sadness, enslavement, and murder. AJ, it's not okay to make money off the backs of victims by selling products that involve cruelty to baby boy cows to sentence them to death. That's what happens in the dairy industry. Learn the truth. Google YouTube. Dairy is scary. AJ, promoting animal abuse is not okay. It's not okay, it's not okay. AJ, time to find the vegan way. Starting today. AJ, it's not okay to discriminate against someone based on outward appearances, the color of their skin, their fur, or their feathers. You were born vegan, which means that you never wanted to hurt anyone. Your mother's milk? That was vegan. It was meant for you. It wasn't stolen.
Return to your roots, AJ. Be vegan, start today.
You know, I don't even know where to begin because just now, just the fact that you showed a non-vegan product in the middle of your presentation gets you 100 X's. And how am I supposed to put them all on here? I mean, I can try, you know, but it's just going to be so full that I don't know, there's no chance that you're going to pass this presentation. So what I think I'll do, AJ, is I'll give you another chance. I will end this video here and I will do a part 2. Okay? So we'll see if your part 2 is any better because right now, unfortunately, part 1, you failed vegan class. You failed ethics class. I mean, I just didn't even have any more room, so that's where we're at. Okay, so what you need to do is drop this sponsorship. Don't get sponsored from anyone who hurts animals and be vegan from now on. So we're going to have a look at the rest of this video later. We are at the, we're at the 44-second mark. So I don't know how many parts there are going to be, but we're going to address all of your points. So thank you everybody for being here. If you haven't yet subscribed, press the subscribe button and you see down below there's also a notification bell. Press that to help me get the animals out of hell. And coming up on screen are going to be a bunch of other videos. Be curious, look around that Vegan Teacher site, and I'll see you all very soon. Very soon. I'm going to put part 2 up. All right? Thanks for being here. Bye.
Let's follow that vegan teacher on YouTube right now. Let's